This is a tutorial on how to access and read your degree audit. So the first thing you're going to do is go to my.byui.edu here, and then once you're logged in, you should see your name up here in this left corner. You'll click on the Student tab, and then what you'll do is once this page pulls up, like you'll see what you're registered for and everything, you'll go to the left-hand side, and you'll see where it says degree information over here. You'll click on that. And then once that page pulls up, what you'll do is you'll scroll to the very bottom of the degree audit box in this middle section and click view all details, and you'll click on that, and then this page will pull up. And I've scrolled down a little bit just to protect my own personal information, but you'll scroll down a little bit, and at the very bottom of the screen you'll click on PDF degree audit, and it will pull up a PDF version of your degree audit. Now I've got a blank audit here, and it's in the 2020-2021 catalog year, and I'm just going to walk through it really fast. Now if you're not in this catalog year, there might be some differences in requirements, but reading it is generally the same. They're going to be the same principles that you would have no matter which audit that you read. So first thing that you'll look at here is you'll see your Gpa and credit requirements, and this first row is the required amount of credits you'll need by the time you graduate. So you need at least a 2.0 GPA, 120 credit hours, and then 30 credit hours at BYU Idaho. And this is for bachelor's degree requirements. So if you're doing an associate degree, you'll still need that 2.0, but you'll have 60 credit hours required for the associate degree, and then 24 resident hours. So this is, obviously this is a blank audit, so this theoretical student hasn't taken anything yet, so everything's at 0 right now. But as you start taking classes, this number will change. Now, if you're a student seeking a bachelor's degree, another requirement that you'll have is you need to complete 15 credits worth of upper division courses at BYU Idaho specifically. So these 15 credits cannot be transferred from another school. They must be taken through our program. So that's another thing to remember really quickly. So every course has a code that goes with it. So for example, the Eternal Families Code is Religion 200C, REL 200C. Now, an upper division course that they're talking about up here, it's a course with a code of 300 or 400. So we've got 200 here, so that's obviously not upper division. But if we scroll down, we've got our advanced English courses down here. They're all in the 300 level. So these count. If you take these at BYU Idaho, they'll count towards that 15 credits of upper division requirement. Now, this first section is your religion requirement, and there's really two sections with it. So if you're an associate degree student, you will complete 2 of these cornerstone requirements here. But if you are a bachelor's degree seeking student, you will complete all 4 of these classes. Now, this first cornerstone section, it's not something that usually gets waived no matter how many courses a student has transferred from another school. So either you have to take these classes, or at least you have to have a transferred credit of these classes if you maybe took it at Institute or another church school. Now, this Eternal Truth section right here, they basically want you to have 14 religion credits in total. So the 8 religion credits you take here for your cornerstones will count towards this 14 credit requirement. You might have some religion waivers if you transferred a lot of credits, meaning they'll waive some of these religion electives, but if not, you'll have about 6 credits worth of religion electives to take after you complete your cornerstone requirement. Now here is the general education section, and you'll see that under quantitative reasoning or math, they want you to just take 1 course. And our online students are supposed to take Math 108X, Math for the Real World, so you'll want to make sure you take that. And then for writing, you have 2 requirements for your generals. So you've got the beginning English course, English 150, Writing and Reasoning Foundations, and then you need to take 1 advanced course. So our online students can either take English 301 or Business 301, so you'll pick one of these. And once you complete this course and then one of these 2 courses, you'll be good to go and you'll have completed your writing section. Now, this college success class, I just want you to take one course. If you completed the pathway program, you would have already completed this through them, so it will transfer over. If you did not complete the pathway program, you'll take GE 103 for online students, and this is a required course for all of our online students, so you will need to take this at some point. Now, the last section of our generals is our breadth courses. So basically, our breadth courses are made up of 3 different subjects. You've got natural science, art and humanities, and then social science. For this first breadth requirement, you're just going to take one class from each of these sections. So that's going to be 9 credits total, 3 different classes. Now, for the second breadth requirement right here, you still have these same 3 sections, but you'll just take 2 classes from 2 different breadth sections. So you might take one natural science class and one art and humanities class, or one social science class and one natural science class. You cannot take 2 classes from the same section. So you couldn't take 2 natural sciences in order to complete this requirement. You have to take 2 classes from 2 different sections. So that's kind of a walkthrough of the generals and how to read your degree audit in regards to those. Now, depending on your degree, if you're professional studies, what will happen is you'll see the section for professional studies, and then you'll have to declare your certificates, and then what will show up is the requirements for those certificates. If you're doing another degree, you'll just see your degree requirements after your generals. And because this is a blank audit, it doesn't have any, but at the very bottom of your audit, the very last page, they'll have a list of any elective requirements. So these are courses that are obviously counting towards your degree credit count, but they're electives. So just look at those as well. And if you're looking to see, what credits transferred over to your degree audit, you'll check this section and you can make sure that everything is transferred correctly. So that is about it. Again, if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at BYU Pathway Worldwide Advising. Thanks.